Unit 7 is all about persuasion and emotion in media. And in this section, we'll talk about what persuasion is and what it is not, and also the elaboration likelihood model. And also need for cognition. We'll talk about that. So, what do we know about persuasion? It is the specific form of social influence that involves intent to influence or change. And there are different things that we think about changing in terms of persuasion. I didn't go over this in previous sections, so I'll go over it now. There are differences between beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, and persuasion involves changing one or more of those things. So a belief is an individual truth. I like to think of those as like lowercase t truths, not objective big T truths. So they're individual to a person and just what we know to be true from experience and other influences. And then we have attitudes, and we did talk about attitudes a little bit in the previous sections, but an attitude is a subjective disposition, meaning it is also individual to a person and it is a positive, neutral, or negative outlook on something, right? So it could be related to policy, public policy. It could be related to sports teams. It could be related to your professors. It could be related to anything. It's a subjective predisposition about something. It could be about Netflix or YouTube, right? And then behaviors are actions. So our literal individual actions. If I watch YouTube or if I watch Netflix, if I go to class, if I don't go to class. And all of these are interconnected. So if our belief or our lowercase t truth is that I'm going to use the classroom example. I don't have to go to class in order to learn, and my subjective predisposition or my attitude about the education system is neutral or negative, then my behavior is likely going to be that I don't go to class regularly, right? So they're all interconnected. And persuasion, as your teacher, I'm going to try to persuade you to come to class because I believe that, and research suggests also, that when you attend class, then you engage in the material. So your belief leads to behavior, your attitude leads to behavior. Behavior is the last part of the process. So, and behaviors are very difficult to change without those preceding two other components, beliefs and attitudes. So, successful persuasion leads to changes in attitudes that eventually lead to changes in behaviors. Another example that is more has more gravity, we'll say, is health related attitudes. So if I believe that, or if my attitude about vaping or smoking is inherently negative, then I will be less likely to vape or smoke. If I don't have a negative attitude, then my behavior will be different. So I'm gonna pause there. My dog is kind of doing this weird thing in the other room, so I'm gonna make sure he's okay. I'll restart with source credibility.